and welcome to the S Word Live. My name is Renee Rebar, sales strategist, TEDx speaker, and author, and my goal today is to help make sales simple and fun. So say hello as you join. I'm so excited to be able to bring this to you today because it is something that happens over and over and over again with my clients, and specifically this past week, it has been coming up a ton. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Irina. Thanks for joining live. Say hello. And where are you from? I know Sonia is in Colorado. Irina is in Ohio. Lori's in Michigan. Hello. I am in Detroit. I am a native New Yorker based in Detroit. So if I talk fast, listen fast. Okay, so this is the secret to big ticket sales. That's what I want to talk about today. So many smart, amazing, more than high qualified women that I work with are not achieving this goal. And so over the past week, I've had this happen not once, not twice, but 3 different times with 3 different amazing women that I'm working with. So I wanted to share it with you. I felt like, well, geez, if it's happening that much, I need to come live and talk about this today. So to talk about the secret to big ticket sales, I want to frame it out with a story. So I met this one particular person. I'm just going to share this one particular individual stories. I feel like that makes the most sense. Hey, Yael's calling because she's all the way in Israel. Woohoo! But a fellow New Yorker. All right, awesome. So say hello as you're doing. Hey, Amanda. Amanda's in Florida. Woohoo! Amanda, I love it. So Amanda, you posted a really cool picture lately. I wanted to share that. So that being said, this story. So this particular woman, she was making $1,500 a month on average, doing small little projects. Someone would say, hey, can you do a logo? She's like, sure, I can do that. How much is it? Oh, $150. And so again, like she was just exploring the online space. When I started to speak to her and work with her, I realized she had been an art director at a startup for 10 years. Like, you can do more than a logo. And so she's like, yeah, but nobody asks me for that. I'm like, well, hey, Wendy. And Wendy's usually in Cuba, but now she's somewhere along the eastern seaboard. Hey, Wendy. I love that this planet internet brings us all together. Thank you for joining me live. This is a big deal. So it's the secret to big ticket sales. As I take you through the story, I want you to understand that. So this particular individual, she's super smart, but was undervaluing herself. So she said, oh, no one asks me for that. And so the deal is that almost no one is going to ask you for the biggest thing that they need, because especially when they first start working with you, they're just getting to know you. It's okay to do that little thing first. So I wanted to reassure her, as I'm sharing this story with you, I wanted to share with you too, that I did reassure her that it is more than okay to start off doing something small for $150. But it's not okay to stop there. It's not okay to just say, okay, thanks, bye. You're worth so much more than transactions, right? So that being said, you are not a commodity. So what she and I worked on is taking that $150 sale and turning it into a $9,000 sale. That was this particular individual. So she was able to take that logo, do it for the customer, deliver it, they were delighted, and then walk in saying, listen, I wanted to review our work. So we were able to review the work that was done and all the progress that they made and all the delight that they had, and then talk about, since I was in your business, there were some things that I noticed. And she laid out some very specific components that she knew as a former art director for a decade previously of what she knew they could benefit from by upgrading their branding. And so we presented a unique proposal that was nothing that A could get anywhere else. So she is not a commodity. This was very unique and specific to their business, totally custom. And she turned $150 into a $9,000 offer, and they accepted. So that's just one specific example. This has happened, like I said, not once, not twice, but 3 times this week. And so that being said, if you've ever been asked by someone, hey, can you do this? And you're thinking, well, yeah, sure. And then you do that thing, and then you deliver it, know that the secret to big ticket sales, and this is where it is right here, is truly the belief that you're worth it. If that wasn't the secret you were expecting, because you have a belief, of course, oh yeah, well maybe I don't. I hear it over and over again. I was in a call earlier this week with a woman who I don't work with officially, but she was reaching out to me because she said, I know I can do so many things, but I don't know which one to do. I know I want to do it, but when it came right down to it and I asked her the deep questions, She just didn't believe in herself. And so by being around other people that you can see doing the thing that you know is possible, that gives you the belief. But more importantly, there are two important components to belief. Number one, tactical, and number two, emotional. So tell me if you've ever felt that way, where you wanted to do something, but you weren't deep down in your heart truly sure that you believed it was possible for you. And so if you just knew how to do it, if you just knew what words to say and in what order, and could get that decision support so you knew that what you were saying in that order was the right thing at that time, wouldn't that help with the belief? Well, that's the tactical. And then you have the emotional side, and that's the coaching. That's somebody, and I have a coach, and believe me, I went a year without a coach in the online space. I tell you, things move so fast here that it was like an eternity, and my business fell stagnant. Without a coach, I look back and I was like, what was I even doing? I was literally working all the time and not getting any results. Since working with a coach, I have been able to triple my results and work less. So the second part of that belief is to find someone who you trust to give you the belief in yourself, that emotional coaching to help you bridge that gap. Because truly, there is tactical and emotional. And so if you are looking to go from a $150 order to a $9,000 proposal for a variety of services that you know you can provide, then this presentation is just the tip of the iceberg, because I am going over the entire steps of all the things that I do in a live presentation tomorrow. You're going to want to click that link and register. There are only a few more spots left for the free presentation. There will be a replay for anyone who registers officially. You're going to want to click that link. And whether this presentation or the next is for you, this is a show that you get to have for free every single week, where I come to you with the freshest, hottest, in the moment, now things that are coming up in the digital world for sales that coaches, consultants, and agency owners are going through today. And so when you want the freshest stuff, make sure you click that link, and I'll make sure that I keep you posted. Have a great day, and I wish you all the big ticket sales that you can handle. Have a great one.